She gone on the ground like this, and it pained me a lot. I said that I want her to use her finger, and she improved. Can't do nothing more better than he, because if me lose my son, me lose a part of my life.
They are special needs. They are not normal child like the A-stream children. They are special needs. They need special attention.
Sometimes real superheroes live in the lives of small children fighting big battles. Special needs, by definition, refers to the particular educational requirements resulting from learning difficulties, physical disabilities, or emotional and behavioral difficulties. World statistics have revealed that approximately 1 billion people, or 15% of the world's population, experience some form of disability. With this growing number, persons living with disabilities are now being smoothly integrated into society, especially in the education sector. To find out about the benefits this integration brings for special needs children who have been able to access special education, we tracked down several parents and guardians to hear their thoughts on the system. 62-year-old grandmother Desiree Narain, who is the main caretaker of little Amaya Gusai, explained that for her, it started with an internal commitment.
When Amaya born, I didn't expect this. I wasn't prepared for this. But here Amaya comes, right? So the first moment I saw her at the hospital, I put my foot down that what happened to Nalini, her mom, is now going to happen to her. And I make a promise that would make her happy, see that she educated, well taking care of her, right? Discipline her, keep her tidy and everything else.
The grandmother credits a significant portion of Amaya's improvement to the exposure she is now given by going to school and being around kids. Her newly found independence is what shines through.
And she improved a lot because I exposed her out. Where she was inside, she was going to do those things because she go out and see kids, how they doing. A baby might hold a bottle, a child might eat in a snack, and she want to do that.
Narain explained that she has seen great improvements through her commitment to little Amaya's development and the educational opportunities offered to her at the Better for Wachting Special Needs School.
Improve a lot because at home here, I start to match colors, starting from matching colors here. And at one time, it hurt me so bad. I was in the same hammock, and I had she on the ground and playing with her and show her things. And she had make attempt to hook the crayon in her mouth and start doing like this. And I'm so hurt about that. I said that I want her to use her finger, and she improved. She gone on the ground like this, and it pained me a lot. Yeah.
But you can see that she's been making it.
Yeah, improved. She could use her hands up, and she color up. She's mark up all the door, everything now with your crayon.
Making specific reference to the special needs program being offered by the Ministry of Education at the ministry's Teachers Training College, Narain said that this specialized training is necessary for the further academic development of her granddaughter.
More people need to train, at least train, and get a good experience to deal with them also, right? They need to be trained like, well, if you get a group that, say about 20, say about 12, well, you need people to explain how to deal with them, right? Because sometimes they could be very, very disgusting. And they need to improve, right? Seeing that they're being recognized 100% now, just like that you need people or staff to improve, to train well then, and equip to deal with the kids. I'm happy about that when I heard, because I follow all the news, and that's a good move.
On the same side of the Demerara River, deep in the village of Victoria, another family continues to work hard for the further development of a child living with a disability. Diagnosed with Down syndrome, 14-year-old Michaela Davenport attends the BV Special Needs School. Michaela's mom, Kim Venture, who is a teacher by profession, lamented the issue she has been having with taking her daughter to and from school and the massive amount of money that goes with travel.
It's hard on me to take her to school. That's the major part for me. I can't afford to buy a car or transportation cash. I tried at the bank, I get turned down, and I have to get public transportation to take her to and fro because I do not leave her alone.
Fortunately, with intricate focus being placed on this section of society by government, Venture says she can now find great relief to the government's $100,000 disabilities cash grant.
For my daughter, I know transportation is the great issue for me. So most of the money will be going there on transportation-wise. So, you know, it's great. That's a great initiative, and most of all, I had doubt about it, but I didn't even expect it to be so early.
Acknowledging the importance of the soon-to-be installed teachers training program, Venture opined that effective teaching can extract unique talents and skills from children living with disabilities.
Yes, it will help them because sometimes these talents are down in these children with a disability, and if you have the person that is special in that, they could bring it out in them, you know, and it could be famous. It will be great for them, it will be great for the parents, the environment, and anywhere they go.
From an administrative perspective, a school curriculum is being used to teach these children according to their individual disabilities. We're standing in front of the Diamond Special Needs School, a facility which houses more than 80 students with disabilities. Headmistress of the school, Wendy Grimmond, spoke about the day-to-day activities happening at the school.
What we are doing is planning our work according to the level of our students. We, the teachers, are required to plan to deal or to teach the students according to their needs, according to the level that they're at.
In an effort to hone the basic skills of the children at our school, Grimmond pointed out that there is a wide-reaching arts and craft program.
We do a little bit of sewing, leathercraft, TV series, and if you can see they're doing some artwork also. Most of them are not academically inclined, right? So they can only reach to a certain level. Where you have others, if given the required resources and everything else that is needed with it, they might be able to reach to higher level. So because of that, teaching them a skill would enable them that when they acquire a certain age, they can be able to do something for themselves.
Grimmond pointed out that for many years, special schools have been allowing children to stay past the stipulated age simply because there was nowhere else for them to go. Fortunately, however, with the establishment of the new Business Center for Persons with Disabilities and the many initiatives created to train these persons, inactivity will become a thing of the past.
At our school, they are supposed to be here up to 16, I think, or 18, but because they do not have anywhere else to go after, they're being allowed to stay at the school a bit longer to see how much more they can grasp. But having another center that they can go to or attend when they would have acquired a certain age. It's very good because at the schools, they can be able to get the foundation, and after which they can go across to the center. And
This sentiment was echoed by the principal of the New Amsterdam Special Needs School, Zoya Crandon.
Impactful, very much so, because in years gone by, we had children who would have left the school, and you have some of them either pushing cart in the market, or you have persons influencing them to do wrong things. You know, some stay at home, and even to the skills that they would have learned here, you know, it's not being used because parents are either overprotective and fearful. Now the center now, it's going to give them new life, right? It's going to develop what they would have learned to the special needs school, and it would also help them to be marketable, to be sustainable.
Both education officials spoke about their school's preparatory work to equip the students with the necessary skills for future development.
We have those activities like skills training, cosmetology, we have cooking, we have gardening. Well, gardening is done every day because they would have to come and water the beds in the morning, pick out the grass and so on.
the children were being taught how to do leather craft. As you can see, they did some slippers, belts, purse, and things like that.
It is now time, they said, for the public to readjust their mindset about persons living with disabilities.
I think the environment has a very important part to play. They need to be comfortable wherever they are. They need to be accepted by persons in society. So I think sensitizing persons about children with special needs, ensuring that they understand that, okay, nothing is really wrong with them, it's just that they do things differently. And together, if we give them the guidance, the care, the support that they need, they can come to that place where they can live independent lives.
Disability is not inability. Children with disability can actually do stuff. Children with disability can even prove you wrong. Look beyond their disability. They're loving, they're sociable, and they want to be loved. They want to be included in all facets of society.